Chapter 5 Artia.
Oh, wow. Here we are. Home sweet home. Greetings, gang. Sorry we lost contact in the Sonnet swaps. Rune Tooth coverage is still rather limited. Anyway, glad to hear you aren't all devoured by leeches. I'm on my way to Artia City. I'll join you shortly. In the meantime, stretch your pins, take a look around. Moonbeard out. Violet, you're looking all smudged. I mean, more than usual. What have you been up to now? Hey, Mom. Oh, God, it's her mother. I thought it was like her friend. Well, we've been, adventuring. Hey, Mrs. Lightbrush. Yeah, things have gotten pretty gnarly. Humpgrump is up to some kind of hump grumpy mischief. Always is, that one. Well, it's good to see you all, including you, Jot. I read your latest adventure. Quite the page-turner. The bit where you leapt over the... Mom, Jot's heard it already. Alright. Violet, listen. Your Uncle Umber, he's got himself in a pickle. Sounds like he needs some help. Could you go talk to him? Huh? It figures. Okay, Mom. I'm on it. Uncle Umber will appreciate your help. You're the famous Plucky Squire, aren't you? Handy. I'd love to make 1,000 pictures of your face. I thought we could knock that over. I'm not a dog. Like I said, definitely not a dog. I'm not a cat either, in case you were wondering. Okay. I'm just a copy of the genuine article. Or is it the other way around? It doesn't matter anyway. Warhol, really? I think it'd be terrific if everyone was alike. Hello there! No, I don't want to talk to you yet. I want to talk to people. Uncle Umber, what's going on? My robo-inks, my little round piggies, they started behaving strangely a day ago, rolling around like squishy pink bowling balls. They busted clean out of the farm. Will you find my robo-inks? Robo-inks? And I said robo earlier, and return them to me? There are 6 of them. Uncle, finding piggies is our specialty. Well, we've never done that before actually, but I'm sure we'll be good at it. There. This season, I'm going for vivid color. My sister is more tasteful than me. I like to dress bold. Bold, bold, bold. Welcome back, little piggy. This juice is delicious. Would probably make quite a nice pigment too. I'm a very early riser. I don't like to miss that beautiful early morning light. I'm entranced by the mystery of this pyramid. I've been standing here looking at it for 3 days straight. It is so blue. Okay. Can I go into the house? I can. Fruit is key to health and happiness. Okay. Some early concepting of game environments. This would eventually become Artia Town. Nice. Four to go. Marvelous rounding up. The Plucky Squire, what an honor. I'm sorry if I'm fumbling. I just don't often run into celebrities. Have you seen our paint fountain? Sometimes when no one's looking, I like to jump in for a wallow. Oh god, I thought he was going to repeat himself. I skipped right through that. It's always so inspiring to take a walk through its paint-splattered streets. Another lovely day in Artia City, that's what it was. It's always so inspiring to take a walk through its paint-splattered streets. Okay. Hello, I'm working on a self-portrait. If you think about it, I'm really the only one qualified to draw a self-portrait of myself. Etch, and MC Etcher, I'm assuming. My work is a game, a very serious game. Do you like my flowers? They fill my heart with joy. Only one flower can know the spirit of another flower. I like to paint these flowers. I paint them so they will not die. I paint whatever passes through my head without any other consideration. She's supposed to be Frida. The Plucky Squire, how nice to see you there. You know, many people come here to see my smile. I try not to get too self-conscious about it. Some people seem to have a problem reading my mood. I assure you, I'm quite happy. Some people seem to... Okay. I like to paint people of Artia. I paint people as I think of them, not as I see them. If I don't have red, I use blue. Actually, I really like blue. Go and do things you can't. That is how you get to do them. I've seen you in picture books. You're Jot, the Plucky Squire, aren't you? I'm pretty plucky myself. My mom says I'm a mischief maker, but I don't see it that way. I'm gonna tell my mom I ran into Jot, the Plucky Squire. Hope she believes me. Alright. I just love painting butterflies. Do you think they're really made out of butter? My pops loves his boinks. He's shy about it, but I know he likes to paint their portraits. Okay. I can't afford nothing I want, so it's like... There's an art scroll, though. Hell yeah. Early character design. At one point, Violet was a rabbit. Oh, that was supposed to be Violet. Gotcha. Everything looks better covered in dots. I'm trying to cover Artia in dots, but the groundskeeper won't let me. Have you ever considered covering yourself in dots? Okay. I will do water, beautiful blue water. And lily pads. I quite like those too. My wish is to stay always like this, living quietly in a corner of nature. I really recommend living inside a pumpkin. If you're hungry, you can just nibble on the furniture. Artia is my favorite city in all of Mojo. I'm a very visual worm, though. I'm not here. I was possibly here before, but now I'm definitely not. Although I may be here again shortly. What do I mean? I do not mean anything. It is all a mystery. Oh, Van Gogh. The sunflowers are beautiful. If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. A new painting can be a little daunting. The beginning is perhaps more difficult than anything else. But keep heart. It will turn out alright. A new painting can be a little daunting, but okay. Rawr. Grr. Grr. I love this little area of town. Maybe I'll paint it someday. The more I paint, the more I like everything. What am I reading? The Adventures of Plucky Squire, of course. The hottest books in all the land. I wish I could meet the Plucky Squire one day. I live a pretty serene life. That's probably why I enjoy reading about exciting adventures so much. Okay. I'm going to pick some paintbrushes up later today. Buying new stationery is so invigorating. A good paintbrush is a wonderful friend. A wonderful bristly friend. Okay. Congratulations, you've made the most wonderful discovery. Me. Each morning when I wake, I experience again supreme pleasure, that of being me. The only difference between me and a madman is that I'm not mad. Oh, I missed what that one was. It's always false ones that look the most real, the most brilliant. The one thing the world will never have enough of is the outrageous. The thermometer of success is merely the jealousy of the malcontent. I seated ugliness on my knee and almost immediately grew tired of it. Those who not want to imitate anything produce nothing. The secret of my influence has always been that it remains secret. Intelligence without ambition is a bird without wings. Drawing is the honesty of art. There is no possibility of cheating. It is either good or bad. I am not strange. I'm just not normal. Ah, finally we got the repeating. Okay. I call this sculpture Overground. I have 420 other configurations, you know. I'm having a little vacation in Artia. A glitch bird! Art is nourishing for the soul, I find. Maybe one day I could move here and become an artist. I can't really draw, but I can finger paint. Oh, okay. Artia is home for all kinds of artists. Me, I like to draw games. Drawings you can play with, what could be more fun? What can be more fun? Now that's a heavy fellow. Hey, it's Tiny. He's the sweetest Raboink. He does spend a lot of time sleeping. He should be in his mud bath back at Umber's farm. Let's carry him over there. I'm flattered that you think we've got the upper body strength, but we're not carrying this tiny dude an inch. Hey gang, Thrash is right. If you try to carry Tiny, you'll sprain, well, everything. No, this is a plucky job. Jot, I think there's an item out there on the desk that can help you. Why don't you jump out and go find it? Moonbeard out. Huh, an item that could shift this piggy? That'd be something. Sounds like we'll need to find one of those swirling green portals. Cool. Not yet. Shh, you haven't seen me. I like to make my art when no one's looking. I hide in the trees until I spot my moment. It's supposed to be Banksy. Ooh, what a scary looking culture. Ah, really quite unnerving. Wow, it hasn't gotten any less scary. Wow, it hasn't got any less scary. What am I drawing? A glistening form with glossy lips, a skull, a rib cage. It is a birthday card for my friend. I always try to remember my friends' birthdays. I want them to feel appreciated. I think I've talked to everyone. Pretty sure I've talked to everyone and I've gone into every room. Ah. And look at that, green sparkles under that doggy. Looks like he sat right on top of the patch of magic. Come on, fella. Why don't you budge over? You're sitting on something kind of important. I'm not a dog. Doesn't look like he's budging. How are we going to get him to move? Maybe if we find his owner, he'll have an idea. Oh yeah, I know his owner. Mr. Magri, smart chap in a matching bowler hat. Hey, Mr. Magri. Oh, bonjour, young Violet. You know, it's nice to see you in town again. You've grown a little taller. Or maybe the world has grown a little shorter. It's hard to say which. How can I help you? It's your dog. He's sitting on something quite important. Do you have any advice on how to shift him? An interesting question. My mind, unfortunately, is a blank. I need some inspiration to spark some thought. I need an object to seed my inspiration. I need an apple. Okay. We'll get you an apple. Where are we going to get an apple? Somewhere fruity, I suppose. We know where that is. I think he's supposed to be the faithless businessman. The only place I know that from is from the Thomas Crown Affair. It's the only thing I know that from. Well, look who we have here. Oh, hello, Penny. Hello, Clipso. Long time no see. Splat. Hey, Mr. Barry. Hi there, Violet. What can I do for you? Funny you should ask. The thing is, we're looking for an apple. Well, well, you've come to the right place. I have fresh green apple right here. Pretty shiny, huh? That's a good apple, that is. I know my apples. I'm surrounded by fruit. You can have this one for free of charge. Ooh, brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Berry. Hello again, Splat. Nice hat, Splat. Still trying the whole magic thing? At least you haven't turned yourself into a frog yet. I'm not so sure. Take a closer look at her face. Hey, what's with all these majorly mean vibes? Hehehe. See you around, Splat. Totally uncool. What's up with those two? Ugh, they've always been like that. They were a real joy in school. That's where they gave me my nickname. You see, I really wanted to get good at painterly magic, but there were a few accidents. I flooded the whole classroom with multicolored paint. People couldn't hear properly for weeks. Paint in the ears. That's when I became known as Splat. They never let me live it down. I mean, we all make mistakes, you know. No need to keep ragging on someone for their catastrophes. Mishaps. Thanks, Trash. Anyway, that was a long time ago. It doesn't bother me anymore. Not a big deal. Nope. Come on, let's go, Mr. Magri. Let's go see Mr. Magri. That reminds me, did I ever talk to you? Sorry, Plucky, the peanut's not ready to see you yet. Please, okay. Here you go, Mr. Magri. A fresh green apple. How merveilleux. Marvelet? I'm probably sure it's French, but I don't know how to say it. I can feel the inspiration. I can respond to the question that you posted to me before. Yes, the answer, it is sparking in my mind. The way to move Ren, my dog, is remind him that it is time for his nap. he'll walk on over to take a nap next to me. Oh, that's it? Well, okay. We'll give that a go. Thank you, Mr. Malgry. Magri? D-Ren? I have no idea what that is. Hey there, Ren Doggy. Your owner, Mr. Magri, wanted us to remind you it's time for your nap. So it is. I shall sleep by the lakeside. If the dream is a translation of waking life, then waking life is also a translation of the dream. Au revoir. Okay, and there we have it, dudes. A shinily, sparkly portal. Okay, things are changing on the desk every time. Okay, there's... One to go. I need the big lad. I don't think I'm going to pick him up. Yeah, we already knew that. Come on. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. Want to look around, gotta grab as many of those little things as possible. How do we get up there? Huh. Gotta be a way up there. Oh god. go. Some early concepting of the game environments. The hot spring looks quite inviting, don't you think? Nice. Aha! I knew it! I was thinking there was a secret. I was like, nope. Disguise of my dreams. Nice. Volcano area. All these concepts were drawn by Dave Hankin. Nice. I'm missing one. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Tony Tungsten. Oh, we already went that way. I wonder if there's something we're supposed to see here. Nothing behind the bear? Thought there was something behind the bear. Okay. Oh, okay. Again, I'm thinking there's like little secrets or something. What? I thought you could stomp on them, like when we're in 2D, but I guess not. Oh my god, that hurt me! Can't believe that hurt me. No. feel like there's something here that I'm missing. Guess not. I'm overthinking it. Ah, darn it. Nice. Hit everything. Make sure it hit everything. Oh, come on. Think there was anything down there that I missed? Oh no! Okay, I'm about to say I locked myself out. Nope. Come on. Oh my god! Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I lost one. Fell outside the map. Hold on. Did I hit that bed? Hold on. Just want to make sure. Did I hit the bed? Okay. Just making sure. That box up there looks... There was a box up there that looked interesting, but... Can I go sideways? Down? Okay, no. Only up. Dot got the tilt gauntlets. With these mysterious gloves, he has the power to move the world itself. Use L2, R2 when manipulating the book. Another of Moonbeard's magical items. I believe you will find the tilt gauntlets most beneficial and rather fun if you enjoy tilting things. Return to your book and give them a whirl. I'll magic up a portal to help you on your way. Ah, cute. Hey, Jot. Time to try out these powered-up gauntlets of yours. Walk up to the book and press L2, R2. You should be able to angle things in a whole new way. Moonbeard out. Let's take these tilt gauntlets for a spin. You should be able to tilt the book itself with L2, R2. Look at that. Tiny is back where he belongs. Head back into the book to check in with the gang. Can I... Ah, it won't let me tilt anymore. Nah, it won't let me. So it's only when it lets... You know, only when it tells you to. Drop dude, welcome back. The tiny problem got fixed while you were gone. We spied him rolling back into his mud bath. Sorry you had to trek around outside for nothing. Woohoo! All my piggies are back safe and sound. Violet's unusual looking friend. Thank you. Think nothing of it, Uncle. As a token of my appreciation, please take this. Huzzah! Oh, nice! So I didn't miss one. Enemy ideas. Exploring designs for silhouetted enemies. Impale, Blat, Scrat, Sleppy, Poopuff, Popuff? Very, very cute regardless. Now I can go back to farming eraser dust for my lovely Reboinks. Hello gang, good job on getting those piggies back. I've just arrived at the castle gates. Head on over. Okay, we're gonna do sword damage. We'll go with that. I wonder what a dog does on its day off. I can't lie around. It can't lie around because that's its job. Hang on there. Looks like you got Umber's Raboinks back safe and sound. Well done, you three. Now I know you're in the middle of some important mission or other. Just remember not to overdo things. Mom will be okay. Nothing Jot can't handle. You've read his books. Well, even the Plucky Squire may need support from time to time. The important thing is that you kids look out for each other, okay? You've got it, Mrs. Lightbrush. Yeah, I want them to realize that they're just as important. That they, you know, I hope that we're able to do something with, like, they're able to do stuff later on, too. Triple Trouble takes care of each other. Triple Trouble? We'll be fine, Mom. Gotta go, we're meeting the Queen. Oh, well, then, give Her Majesty my regards. Will do. Love you. Young adventurers, good to see you all together. Hey there, glad you're all in good shape. Better comb your hair and straighten your pocket squares. We're about to meet royalty. Greetings, esteemed visitors. Queen Chroma will gladly see you now. Oh, FYI, Queen Chroma knows all about the bookish realities of our land. Don't worry about blowing her mind. She knows the score. Let's go see her. I love Moonbeard. Ah, I wanted to look around this area here. The Queen is now... The Queen is on the castle balcony. I will lead you there. Yeah, we're gonna look around. Ardia Castle receives your visit with sincerest hospitality. If you have the time, please view our extensive art collection. We have very nice paintings of a bat. I heard it all kicked off at Tome Tower. No surprise, there's something bad about the giant owl that gives me the willies. This entrance is closed. You may admire the fabric of this curtain, however. Some early concept of the game, this would eventually become Artia Castle. The Grump has that Grump has always had designs on this throne. He'll never get close enough to set his beady eyes on it. Not while Artanian Guard is still standing. Okay, they just repeat each other. The Plucky Squire. I've read all your books. They're just the most... Please continue on your way. Distinguished visitors. Okay. The Queen has ordered us to increase our drills. There's a bit of bad business afoot. I'm increasing my spinach intake from one can a day to 30. I don't care. I want that. Ah, I can't. How do I grab him? Haha! Alright, there we go. You found a fourth lost glitchbird. Glitchbirds are hardly curious creatures, but alas, not incredibly perceptive. This often leads them to becoming confused and lost. After a while, they become quite lonely and long to return to their homeland. Good job finding this one. And on the balcony, said the staircase. Alright. Good to go. Whoa, what a banging view. Look at that gnarly mountain over there. That's Trog Martin, dudes. My humble homeland. My humble homeland. Oh, here we go. Moonbeard, how lovely to see you again. Violet, Thrash, Pip, I'm so happy you came. And Jot, as always, this land is indebted to your bravery and heroism. Thank you for all that you have done. Moonbeard, what can you tell me of this latest kerfuffle? It's that mischievous Humgrump again, isn't it? Indeed it is, your highness, with some new greasy tricks. He has a new kind of meta magic that allows passage in and out of our book. Humgrump may use this magic to gain power over our land. He could change the story of our book for the worse. If the story gets worse, our book could be put away on the shelf. He's not even facing her. If that happened, the life force of this land would be utterly diminished. The story of our lives would be frozen forever in a most miserable way. I can't allow this to happen. She just changed color. I just noticed her change color. Indeed, we can't. Moonbeard, old friend, what can be done? Jot and Thrash, they'll go locate Humgrump and attempt to stop any trouble he's brewing. Violet and I will begin work on a magic to counter Humgrump's meta magic. Oh, she's... Okay, Chroma, because she's changing... Okay, got it. Me? Help you? Yes, Violet, my girl. What, you don't think you're capable? Your talent is essential. Violet, Thrash, you must have more faith in your own abilities. We are all going to have to step up if we wish to stop Humgrump. Yes, that's what I want. I want them to recognize themselves. Wait, what's this? Something's going on at Trog. Whoa.
Thrash looked on in shock. What was happening in his homeland?
That was cool. That was really cool.
Chapter 6. Very Metal.
And the music. It's like, yeah.
Our heroes reflected upon this rather explosive development and decided that Jot and Thrash should investigate at once. After a bracing trek across the wilds of Mojo, Jot and Thrash arrived at Trog Mountain.
Trog Mountain. Okay, I got it right. I got it right. I said it right.
They proceeded to scale its slopes, ascending to the top to get to the bottom of all this bother. After a good climb, they arrived at a lofty plateau.
Back at a normal elevation. Feels good, dude. Let's press on to my village. It's still a ways up these slopes. Hey, yo, it's Rock Bunny. Greetings, mate. Little buddy, what's been going on at Trog? Bad business. Men with pointy sticks, big machines, all at the top of the mountain. At your village. Thanks, bunny dude. We're heading that way. Looks like a face. Huh, blocked. And it was going so smoothly. Hello? Hey, Moonbeard. Strong root tooth coverage on the mountain, it seems. I'm getting 4 bars. Looks like there are explosive cannon portals in these parts. Handy for launching you places, Jot. Go now. Launch your body. Be a cannonball. Moonbeard out. Cool. I mean, whoa, it's dark. The machine! The machine that was on here, Tony Tungsten. It's out. I feel like there's something there that I'm missing. I forgot to press the switch. Dude, you never fail to impress. I feel like there's something there that I'm supposed to do or be able to find, and I'm biffing it. Look, dude, a gate with 2 weirdly shaped keyholes in front of it. It means we need to find 2 weirdly shaped keys. Pretty clear. Heck yeah. What do we got? Concept gameplay for moles. An idea for a whack-a-mole style minigame. These guys look like they'd whack you right back. Yeah, they're buff. Those are some buff moles. Rock! Is that you, Thrash? By Trarg. It has been many a year. Great Uncle Krog, what happened to you? Humcrump's troops, they hit us with a sneak attack. They blasted the mountaintop and now they're mining our metal up there. I tried to defend the village, but the troops grabbed me and threw me down here. It took 20 of them though, lad. Old Krung busted many a head. Thrash, boy. They've imprisoned the villagers, your parents. It's up to you now to save them. With you by our side, Krong. Nephew, can't you see the crater over there? I hit the ground pretty hard, you know. Nope. The end is near for me. It's time for me to ascend to Troll Hollow. Listen to me. As a young one, you shied away from the way of the Metal Warrior. But your parent and I, we always saw potential in you. Okay? Thrash, Trarg needs you to harness that potential. I know you can do it. Oh, God! He actually died! Great Uncle Krong, rest in glory. We'll save the village, you can bet on it. Jock, dude, let's roll on. Yo, I did not expect him to actually die. That's crazy. Wait. I saw that. Let's see. Whoa. Concept character Thrash. Early character design. Thrash was always athletic, but started out as a human character before becoming a mountain troll. Cool. Locked again. Let me handle this. Yo, good sir. Could you kindly open the gates? We have majorly important business to attend to forthwith. No can do. No one ascends beyond here. Unless you had a pass. If you have a pass, then yeah, sure thing, go ahead. A pass, huh? I don't have one, Jot. I guess we could rummage around the bushes, maybe someone dropped one around here? Us mountain trolls can be a bit clumsy if I'm being truthful. Overheard you looking for a pass? Think there's one in a cave around here. Some bunnies stored it in a chest for safekeeping. Look through a cave. I saw it. I know where it is. I couldn't help overhearing that bunny overhear you. Now hear this. If you're looking for a cave entrance, Jot, you may spot one while giving the pages a bit of a turn. Free advice from old Moonbeard. And I'm out. Yeah, I saw it. Oh god. Yeah. First sketches. Once upon a time, there was a young but plucky squire. This was sketched soon after the idea of the Plucky Squire was formed. It features a very early design of our hero Jot. Cool. You look for a pass? We got pass. Locked in a red chest, mate. Pass locked safely in a chest, but if you're clever, maybe you get it. This mine was an ancient and rather roomy. MB to Jot. Just checking in. Quite a dingy spot you found. That thing in front of you looks like a minecart. I bet it'd roll around that rail if it were tilted. Have fun, lad. Moonbeard out. Press lock. Red switch. Open red chest. Logical, mate. Rather simple. Gotta check that other chest first. I gotta tilt the book. Okay, so it's a set path. How do I get it to stop in front of that thing? I have an idea. Yeah. What is that? A path, that be. Good job, mate. Cracking shot. Now you can open the gate and continue your climb with Thrash. Onwards and upwards, lad. Moonbeard out. Oh! So that was the way to go. So what was in here? Bit anticlimactic, that. Okay, so... That was dumb. I was hoping I found something, you know, extra little chest, something hidden, you know, maybe a secret badge of some kind. No. Dude, you're back from another jaunt. Junt? Whatever. And hey, you've got the pass, metal. Let's open those gates. Pass that B. Good job, mate. How much do I have? 45? Okay. Yeah. You may ascend. Trarg speed.
Our heroes climb the sheer cliff face, ascending to even greater heights.
Yo who or you who? Traw? Hello again, just dropping in. Mountain trolls who have ascended to Trollhalla can briefly return to the mountain. We have business that is important enough. And I do. Namely, training you in the ways of Metal Warrior Thrash. This cloud is a rental, so I'm rather short of time. Let's get to it. Hilarious. Come here, my boy.
Let's see if you've got that Trog spirit in you, said Grog. And Thrash accepted the challenge.
Oh, yeah. What do we do? Okay. Okay, that was bad. Whoa. You got the better of me, young one. I'm dead, though. It does tend to mellow one a bit. You'll have to step up your game if you're challenged by a feisty living opponent. God, what's wrong with me? Ugh, the rental's limit on my cloud just ran out. Gotta go. Don't want to deal with the late fees. Good luck, you two. I'll be watching. Metal. So long, Krog. Whew. That was kind of fun, dude. Haven't had such an intense drumming workout for a good while. Feeling pretty amped. Let's zip on ahead. They're just speakers. I just want to make it sure. Screw received. Screw transportation commence. That thing looked kind of gnarly. Hello, Sprouts. That massive screw thing is not from our world. It seems that Humgrump is bringing metal parts into our land from the outside realm. Yep. Machines of Mayhem. He's pilfered all that metal junk from another book on the desk. Can't be good news. It never is with that nitwit. Hurry up to the peak. See what the humdinkus is up to. Moonbeard out. Hello there. Excuse my shivers. There's a big horrible rat around here that is giving me the heebie-jeebies. The rat's in a dark hole. If you walk in front of it, it'll pounce and eat you. Certain doom, mate. Unless you could find some cheese around here, you could distract the rat. We could all avoid death by rodent, and you could safely be on your way. Win-win, mate. Oh! I thought...
Jock dusted himself off
I'm so
and
dumb.
arose to fight once more.
I'm so dumb. Let's try that again. And it's rather, the screen feels rather dark on my end. Did I see cheese somewhere here? I don't think I did. I feel like that wall can break. Easy enough. Brilliant job, mate. Once again, cheese saves the day. That rat is really going for it, eh? You can be on your way now. I may follow you later. I want to watch the concert. Happy hiking. What would happen if I put metal? Just curious if you can maybe like kill kill the rat by making him. Cool. Ah ha 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 ha. Nice. Metal mushrooms. Just trying out different combinations to see. Just curious. Arr! Another one? Who put all these snakes here? Rash, you could have totally taken those things out. Ugh, sorry, Jot. I may not have mentioned to you. I'm just a wee bit nervous around snakes. It's quite embarrassing to be honest, dude. Let's put this one down in the column of self-improvement goals. Bruh. Alright. As long as they acknowledge it. As long as he acknowledges it. Phew. We made it through. My heart didn't stop. Good job, little heart dude. That's Chard, the legendary metal warrior jamming out. They say he transmits his energy to all who live on the mountain. You know, growing up here, I never really got it, but now I'm starting to feel some of that mountain troll fire. Huh. Hey, you two, I recognize you. You're troublesome persons. Alert, alert, backup requested.
Well, this looked dangerous.
Yes, it did. The pink one. The breaker. Yes, avoid the green one. If you spill it on yourself, you'll be transformed into a gooseberry. Oh, sorry, fellas. I'm at my magic lab working on potions with Violet. All going well, although she won't stop asking me about the whole living in a book thing. Utterly obsessed. Anyway, seems like you two have a bit of an impasse here. You're not going to halt that machine by asking it politely, you know. Nope, I think you'll need to stop it with a special kind of item. Jot, an item you may find out there on the table. Alright. Ah, we're finally going into the mugs. Ah, this is the shooter. We've seen this. Sweet. Oh, hello there. I dig your antenna. Kind of fluffy and wavy. I'm Zip. Nice to meet you. Jot, you say? You're looking for some kind of item? Well, you know, my dad could help. He's very smart. But he's currently also rather disassembled. Some obnoxious soldiers barged into our little planet here and took him apart. They carted his fragments off. Not cool at all. Hey, if you help me reassemble the old man, he'll help you find what you're after. I'm not super confident in my jetting skills, but together, maybe we could do this. How about it? If you jump out of this planet, I'll hop on your back. Then we can go out. Then we can go looking for Dad's fragments together. Hell yeah. We have successfully exited the home planet's atmosphere. It's my first time, no lie. It's pretty thrilling. We're in the big bad galaxy now, where the pieces of my dad have been scattered. There are 3 fragments. One at the left side of the galaxy, one at the right, and one in the center. My deep space thrusters are enabled. It's time to explore the cosmos. Let's jet. Whoa. Ahoy there! We are Geraldo the Jelly King Ho Ho. It's our birthday today, you know? 60 years old. Ah, we would so much like to see a display of candles on our birthday. One lit candle for every decade of our wobbly existence. It so happens there are 6 candles placed somewhere around here. If you were to ignite them all, you would make an old king very happy. Oh. How am I missing that? Aha! You got a new piece of artwork. Alt Hero 1. Although the broad design of Jot was decided early on, alternative hero designs were explored during pre-production. Cool. I like that they went with the original design. Oh, I thought we can get on that robot. Oh, I'm done. Ow. God, I suck. Oh ho, can it be? They've gone and done it. Return here for a kingly gift, dear subjects. Happy birthday to us. Ho ho. Thank you both so much. Yeah, so very much. You made our day a special one. We decree that you shall receive a token of our royal appreciation. This metal thing. Piece of your dad. Fire! So we got one dad part. 2 more out there in the galaxy. We can do this. But it may be possible to touch those, grab those rocks. Hold on. Up, and then there's sit to the left. Yeah. Nice. Birth of the Glitch Bird. A graphical glitch in the boxing minigame created our friend the Glitch Bird, a character created by the game itself. Thank you, game. Really? Whoa. Very cool. On. First, let's go this way. Ooh, visitors. Hello, I'm Terry. Don't see many life forms around here. Hey, before you jet off, I found something shiny. Why don't you take it as a souvenir to remember old Terry by? Nice. Beautiful. Jot, we did it. We have 2 of my father's pieces. I think we're ready to brave the war zone over there. Let's go. There's something. Yeah, that. We never went through here. Did we? Yeah, we did. There was somewhere else here. This is where we never went. That was just a faster way. Star Walker. Retrieve all trees that scroll from the top of the Star Protector. Okay. Alt Hero 2. Testing how an alternative hero design would look in the top-down environment. Conclusion, Too visually complex and not quite as charming. Sorry, fella. Yep, I can see that. Alright, I'm ready as I'll ever be. I'm certain the last fragment of my father is in here. Let's go get it. It's about time, soldier. While you've been dilly-dallying, we've been up to our eyeballs in Skrell. They've been blipping in and stealing our best scientists. Those boffins may be wimpy pukes, but we need them for the war. Get out there, rescue those scientists, and bring them back here to me. Also, don't die. Ah, cool. Alright, press. I'm not able to shoot anything. Oh, you have to use the stick. Gotcha. I got it. That's the last scientist. You got them all. This base is full of nerds now. They're already cooking up our next weapon. Good job, soldier. Your next mission, take this piece of junk and transport it away from here. Ah, I can't. It won't let me go past a certain point. Yeah. We did it! We won the intergalactic battle. Your laser blasting was so cool. Was my jetting okay? Wait until I tell my dad. Let's get back home. Let's get back to my home planet and put him back together. That's the mug-shaped planet where we first met. What the hell? The game crashed. Let's try that again. Okay. Here we go. We made it back. What an odyssey. Okay, let's reassemble Pops. Oh, well, that's much better. I don't know if you've ever been disassembled, but I really can't recommend it. What's that? You're looking for an item? You know, there's a curious object lodged in the core of this planet. My antenna tells me it might just be what you're looking for. Let's see if we can blast it out. Nice. Ah! Stretching my jets never felt better. I hope that weird thing is what you're after. Thank you, young warrior, and thank you, Zip. You've done me proud. Aw. That's adorable. Jot got the stop stamp. He can use it to imprint a magical hand icon onto the book's pages. This icon will freeze whatever it's imprinted onto. Press L2 to place the stamp, or hold L2 to carefully aim it. Glad to hear you. Glad to have you back, Jot. Looks like you retrieved my stop stamp. Let's put it back. Let's put it to good use. Okay, before we do that. No, I don't want to. I want to. Dang it. Okay, fine. I want to go back to the shop. Dag nabbit. Dude, had a feeling you'd be dropping in. This crazy machine just stopped cold. I said to myself that's gotta be Jot up to his wily tricks. Come on, let's slip on through. Whoa, this path. It doesn't normally have a giant metal disc stuck in it. What happened, bunny dude? Huge sawblade, mate, came flying down, nearly cleaved me in twain. My life, it flashed before my eyes. Oh man, scary stuff. Are you okay? I'm alright, mate. It was quite a useful flashback, actually. I could see where I'd lost my keys. Well, that's something. Drop. We can carry on up this path. We can't carry on up this path. Let's find another way around. Keep rocking, bunny dude. Alright, gotta tilt. There we go. Now I'm buffed up. I'm gonna go there to grab all that stuff, man. Guess not. Okay, I have to use the stop, Alright, here we go. Adventurers, you have climbed high. You are strong, but danger ahead. The Mega Eagle. Usually Mega Eagle not big trouble, but machines invading our territory make the Mega Eagle mad. Whoa, that is one big bird. Come on. You may ascend. Try avoid getting pecked to death by Mega Eagle. Yeah. We'll do our best. Thank you, bunny dude. Always gotta check behind just in case.
Once again, our heroes scaled the perilous rock face and steeled themselves for a wild encounter.
Alright.
The Mega Eagle. It seemed rather annoyed, descending upon our heroes with a combative cry. Thrash twirled his drumsticks and got ready to rumble.
Nice. More thrash. I messed that up. Can't believe I messed that up. Battle Warrior.
The Mega Eagle soared into the starry sky, an impressed smile upon its beak.
Hell yeah. I'm so mad I messed up that thing and got hit though. Thrash Boy, you did good. You earned the respect of the Mega Eagle. I mean, it didn't peck you to death. You're practically chums. You're nearly at the village now. Moment of truth approaches. Targ speak to you both. Ah.
Meanwhile, across the land,
Hell yeah.
at Moonbeard's house,
Now then, where are we? Magic barrier spell check. The spell of rebinding, all bound up. Grand. We're making good progress, Violet, my girl. Getting through it. Yep. Anyway, to get back to what we were talking about. So we're characters in a book, but the people outside, like Sam, they're really real? We're back to this, are we? Well, it rather depends on what you mean by real. I feel real enough, don't you? Yes, most definitely. Well, there we are then. We're real in our own way. All the people outside our world are real in their way. All really real. Yes, good. They get that way. Do you think people out there can see us? Yep, and I think they can just about make them out too. Ah, hello there. What's up, buddy? Yay. You know, I can sense that you're out there supporting us in some way. So thank you for your efforts so far. Let's all put our best foot forward, shall we? Which means, in this reality, cooking up some wicked potions. Hey, Violet. Totally on the case. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
back at Trog Mountain, our heroes continued their ascent.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
Oshika, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Well, okay. What we have before us, Chop My Dude, is a wall of iron weed. That's the toughest, gnarliest plant you will ever encounter. It's usually kept at bay by righteous gardeners of Targ. But the gardeners are MIA, so ironweed is bib. That's back in business, dude. Hello, hikers. Ironweed, eh? Tough shrub. I think I can help you out. I cook up a mean weed killer, but I need special ingredient, a crush room. It's like a purple mushroom. Luckily, they often grow near ironweed. If you get one, I might be able to rustle up something. Moonbeard out. Nice. So did you watch the State of Play today? It's good to hear. Ah, good one. You got a crush room. Hand it over, lad. Oh, we're hundreds of miles apart. Bit of a wrinkle in that plan. Well, maybe there's a way you could shortcut all those miles to get there. Obviously, go outside the book. I've known about this game ever since it was first announced. Like, back during the... I think it was Devolver Digital, all the way back in 2020, was it? So I've been waiting for this game for a long time. Oh, wow, they just literally... Okay. Jot. Whoa! Good work, my boy, bending space and time like a champ. Now hand me that crush room and I'll get cooking. Ta-da! A weed killer bomb. If you throw it at ironweed, you'll dissolve it in a jiffy. Give it a go. Oh, and if you want any more bombs, I'll leave a few on the ground floor of my house. Happy gardening. Good luck, Jot. That reminds me, we saw a pathway earlier. What's my favorite game? That's rough. Well, honestly, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. There's many games I like. No, come on. Turn. Turn. How about you? What's your favorite game? Here we go. Oh. Dagnabbit, how do we get back here? How do we get back here to go do that? Maybe through here? Yes. Ah! Which Souls game? Which ones do you like? Which one's one you really like? Gotcha! You found a fifth glitch bird. When you feel that you're lost with no way out of sight, please be brave and have hope. There is always a way back to the light. And thank you for rescuing this glitch bird. There are still a few more to find. Nice. No, I don't stream it. Like, I try to stream every other day when I can, but, you know, stuff happens, things get in the way, so I can't always stream like how I want to, but I try to stream every other day. Well, currently I'm looking for work. Currently I'm unemployed. Hello again, Jot. If you're looking for weed killer bombs, you'll find them on the ground floor. The lab's a bit of a mess at the Mo. The stairs are blocked. Can be bothered to clean up right now. I'm in the zone. You'll have to find another way to the ground floor, lad. I'm assuming... There we go. Nice. Let's go. Let's rock. Whoa, dude, that looks potent. Gnarly. Moonbeard's potion always do the job. Ah, should have whacked the trees a bit to get materials. Okay. Gauzy reporting for duty. Intruders, no pass. Job. This is the village... I cannot talk. This is the village defense system. And that's Gauzy, head of security. Yo, Gauzy, my rocky fellow. We're on our way to... Intruders, no pass. Gauzy know his job. Job description very clear. Stop intruder. But we're not... Intruder, no pass. Gauzy, head of security. Gauzy have responsibilities. Doesn't look like Gauzy's going to budge, but we have to get past him to the village. If there was maybe some way to fold up old Gauzy for a bit. Okay. Towering pillar. This noisy pillar. Bastard. Ah, you're getting close to the mountain peak. More ironweed in your way, eh? Ground floor of my house, more bombs. Yep. Zoink, problem solved. Moonbeard out. Yeah, I got you. Dag nabbit. Can I? God, I ain't getting hit by everything right now. Ah! I didn't think he'd hit me! And he's so far away now. Gosh darn it. Alright, noisy pillar. Towering pillar. This noisy pillar was of an ancient construction. Does it matter if I change what they're here? No, I don't think it changes. Don't think it changes. Yeah, it's the same thing. Alright. Anything behind his house? No. Ah, gotcha. Huzzah. Frack. I mean... There we go. They're both fractured now. Come on. Can't do both. Has to be one at a time. Oh! I have to stamp him, don't I? I have to stamp him. There we go. Security threat. Feeling woozy. One more hit might fold Gauzy up. Oh, he resets. Gosh darn it. Come on, let go. We got it. Gauzy, have a little lie down now. Sorry, Gauzy, my dude. It's for the good of the mountain. Come on, Jot. The way to the village is clear. Ah, the bunnies are rocking out. Whoa. Rock bunny jam session. Don't get to see those very often, Jot. They're cheering us on through the power of metal. Thanks, fluffy dudes. Definitely want that. Oh, I'm missing one. Dag nabbit, where did I miss one? That sucks. Anyway. The image for the shooting minigame was Saturday morning sci-fi cartoon. We call this gameplay section Rezo Tub. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Rezo Gun. Either way, very, very cool. Let's do this. Soldier Snipe. I read the Naughty Association Behavioral Report form. Sorry. It seems you're responsible for dropping that saw blade. An act of sabotage. You're a dirty traitor. I can see it in your eyes. No, it wasn't even me. There was a rock slide. Shut it, traitor Snipe. Traitors and fools all around me. Oh, how I know it. Well, Snipe, I must inform you that as per Employee Incompetence Clause 389, we must regrettably let you go. Soldier, let Snipe go. Oh, that guy. That's horrible. I'm not extremely skilled with puns and wordplay. Indeed, oh magnificent Humgrump, one of the best. The best. The best. Apologies, oh masterful one. Now get back to work. That's horrible. Alright, clear enough. Associates, back to work. Wait. Troublesome persons, troublesome persons. Obliterate them. Jock, I'm a pretty chill dude, but these creeps strutting around my village as if they own the place, it's really getting my goat. I can feel the Trarg spirit rising in me. It's time we kick these marauders off the mountain. Time I stood up and joined you in combat. For Trarg! Heck yeah! That's awesome. That is awesome that we finally got this guy to help us. Phew, that big dude packed a heavy punch. We taught him all pretty good though, huh? Let's get going.
Our heroes came to a sudden halt. Ahead of them was Trarg Village, wrecked by the mining blast and crisscrossed by giant tracks. The giant tracks of a giant machine.
Heavy metal. That's a bad mother of a machine. I think it's gonna take both of us to defeat this thing, dude. Look, Jock, those rocks are exposed. We can break them off. I'm sure we can stop this thing. Oh, that made it mad. We've got company. No use, that saw blade is too fast. I have to get out of the thing and press stop on it. How do I get out? We'll have to work together, dude. You stop the saw blade with your stoppy powers, and I'll yank off those locks. the regulator's exposed. Give it a bash, dude. There we go. Oh, it's out of control.
The giant machine fell. And exploded on the ground below.
Very
into
cool explosion.
Approximately 280 million pieces.
Awesome. Thanks, Maeve. I appreciate it, man. The bigger they are, the harder they plummet off the side of a mountain. Well-known mountain troll saying, that is. We rock, dude. A perfect combo. Hey, the village folk scene must be around here somewhere. Let's roll on. Hopefully they weren't in that machine. That would be horrible if you find out they're in the machine. Okay, there we go. Thrash, son, how long has it been? Too long. Far too many days. Look at you. You're so much taller, even more handsome. Mum, come on. Not in front of everyone. What? They can all see how handsome you are. Mum! Thrash, we watched how you handled that mechanical monster. Oh, you caught that, Dad? You did great. Very metal. You have the makings of a great Trog warrior. We're proud of you, boy. Well, you know, it's like you taught me, Mum. You gotta take out the trash. Great Uncle Krog showed me some tricks. Great Uncle Krog, may he rest in glory. Good work, you two. You have Humpgrump a good old wallop. You gave Humpgrump a good old wallop. That machine was extracting metal from the mountain, you know. I have word that Humpgrump's goons are transporting the ore somewhere. For what purpose? Beats me. That's something for you to figure out. Hop to it, lads. Shoo, shoo. Moonbeard out. Sounds like you have another mission ahead. Only just arrived, and now you're off again. Come back to the mountain when you're done. Your little cousins want to jam with you. I'll be back soon, Mom. I promise. The rest of the villagers are imprisoned around here. We'll go bust some trooper heads and break them out. Trog speed to you both. To battle! Nice. Hey dude, I have an excavator brain. Have I got an excavator brain, or can you hear clanking?
Jart and Thrash looked down from the cliffside. In the very far distance they could spy a convoy speeding away.
Oh.
Our heroes set off to find out where Humgrump's cavalcade was heading. Chapter 7. Beach Battle Boogie.
Alrighty. That was great. I really like that. I like the fact that, you know, the supporting characters are realizing they can do more than just be supporting characters. I really like that message. And yeah, this game is just very, very charming. I'm really, really digging it.